Hello, planty people. Just here for my beginning of the year slash winter houseplant tour. It's really kind of crazy how much has actually changed since my last houseplant tour, which was in October. We're in January now, so it's been about 3 months. I try not to, move the plants around that much because I know that they're sensitive to it, but it really just kind of depends on the overall health of the plant and if it's getting what it needs in that specific area. So some of them have been moved because of that, where, I put them somewhere thinking that it's going to be okay and it's not. So I have to find a better area for it. Some of them have been moved due to space. Like behind me over here, I had my large Ficus altisima and it just like went crazy and was smothering the all of the monsteras and the other like Ficus benjamina variegata. So I had to move that, and you'll see that in the living room. And some of them are like how they grow, like all of the plants that I had hanging in my kitchen window have been moved because they, were kind of like vining plants. And so they were short and little when I put them up there, but then they grew. And my sink is right under the kitchen window. So it still has to be a functional area. So the longer they got, I had to move those because I wasn't able to really use the sink anymore. um, so yeah, it really just kind of varies. There's some of them have not moved. A lot of them have just stayed in the same place and they're happy where they're at, and that's perfect with me as long as they're not getting too big for the space or smothering other plants or making something unfunctional, like when I have plants growing into the sink, it's not really functional at that point. So yeah, a lot has changed and some has stayed the same, and it's really cool to me to see like the transformation of not only just the plants growing but my house. Because I know like the hard part for me, I guess, is the health of the plant plus it still being functional and aesthetically pleasing, because this isn't a greenhouse, this isn't a nursery, this is still a home. So I want it to look nice, and feel nice and give that like zen planty vibe, but you got to still think about the plants too and where they're going to be happy and if they're getting enough light. um, so it's kind of a juggling game, I guess. But yeah, so seasonal winter, first beginning of the year houseplant tour. Let's go. So I figured we'll start with the I guess a little bit more boring areas. They're not really boring, they just like don't have that many plants due to space. So we're in the bedroom. Not a lot has changed here. We have this shelf above the bed. I've got a neon pothos that one vine is just going crazy for me. I've got two spider plants. The big one on the left is mama plant. She's doing great. The smaller one on the right is one of her pups, and it's not doing great. I think I just need to repot it and put it a little bit deeper into the pot. I don't think it's getting enough support. I mean, it's still doing okay. It's just like floppy, so I have it tied up. And then I have my bigger moonshine sansevieria and a little peace lily up here. They all seem to be doing okay up here. It's not the most ideal space, but I picked plants that could kind of handle it. There was one more plant up here, and it was just like a little golden pothos propagation, and it gave up. I don't really know what happened, and I think it's just so funny. It goes to show you, nobody is perfect, because they say you can't kill a pothos. Well, I sure did. So it's not that they're hard plants by any means. It just don't think it was getting what it needed, and I just didn't really know where else to put it. So unfortunately, it's gone. We've got the window here, and please excuse the window. We've just got a lot of rain and snow. The windows need to be cleaned very badly. So, and I'll try to get better takes of these as well without the sun in your face. But I've still got the Hoya Burtonii up here. Doing okay. Not a lot has happened with this plant over the last couple of months. It's just hanging out. Hoya Burtonii. It's not really doing bad, but it's not really doing great. It's just here. This is the Scindapsus Platinum Java, I believe, and this was in the kitchen, but it's gotten pretty big and long. Got this long vine here, so it had to be moved. I figured the bedroom would be good. It gets a lot of good light, and it's got room to grow and vine. It is really such a pretty plant. Probably needs to be watered a little bit more. Since I've brought it in here, it gets a lot more sun. But I do love the color of these leaves. And the other newest addition in here is a Philodendron Brazil. This one was also in the kitchen window, but as you can see, it's getting long. It was growing into the sink, so I decided to bring this one in to the bedroom as well. This one probably is going to need a repot here soon. It's in a really small pot, but it's growing like crazy. So probably we'll give it a new pot here soon. I wanted to try to wait until spring, but it's just going crazy. So yeah, I think it deserves a new pot. So right now we've got these three here that live in the bedroom window, and nothing has really changed over here. We've got the Ficus McLean, which is kind of my enemy at the moment. We are not getting along. If you've watched my last video of my troublesome plants, yeah, she's I don't know what to do with this plant. I don't know. I've checked the roots, I've repotted it. It doesn't like too much water. It doesn't like to be underwatered. It doesn't like super bright light. It doesn't like it in the dark. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I've been trying so hard to make this tree happy, but it just is not happy. But it's funny because I can, take care of the Ficus altissimas and the Alii and the Benjaminas, and they're all doing just fine for the most part, but this one is just falling apart on me. I don't know. Seems to be happier in here than a lot of the other places that I've had her, but still no cake. Here is my original OG Monstera. This was the one that got really big and like out of control, so I chopped it all up into little pieces and propagated. And this was the original leaf that I left on the original plant, and it's given me all of this new growth here. Nothing too crazy. They're all just like little tiny baby leaves, which is expected, but it's growing. And then we've got this beautiful snake plant, which I love this plant so much. Just the the green on this plant is so pretty. It's not really doing much for me right now, but this will go outside for the summer, and I expect to get a decent amount of growth off of it during the summer. It did really well outside last summer, so I think it'll do really well again. I just really love the green. It's so pretty. Such a beautiful green color on this plant here. I did have a little umbrella tree in here for a little while that I was also trying really hard to save, and it finally gave up along with the little golden pothos. So that is no longer in here, but these are all of the plants in the bedroom. I don't have a whole lot of space in here. It's a weird room. So this is probably the max amount of plants for this room. And the next one, I think we're gonna move into the kitchen because there's really only one spot in the kitchen that I have any plants. Okay, now we are in the kitchen. And as you see, I have had to replace the hanging plants that I took out of here, the ones that are now in the bedroom, with some other ones. The only other one that was hanging out here was the string of pearls, which also got long, so I moved that one into the office. So you'll see that in a little bit. This is a Hoya Super Silver. It's one that I just kind of randomly found at the nursery. So it's growing. It's definitely growing, but it's not super long yet. So I figured this would be a good spot for it for now. And we've got my golden rat's tail cactus. This thing is also growing. Like, look at all of those new little babies in there. Such a cute, weird, interesting little cactus. I'm pretty sure it's a jungle cactus, so that's kind of neat. It seems to like it up here. This one may or may not go outside for the summer because it's already getting a good amount of sun right here. So I don't know. We'll see. And then this is another Hoya. It's the Hoya Shining Sea Star. And this thing is really such a stunning plant. I'm going to take it down so I can show you a little bit better. Like, this plant is so cool. This leaf is so pretty. It's got like white pinkish variegation, and then the brand new growth is like look at that. It's all pink. It's such a cool little plant, and I was so surprised when I found this at Home Depot of all places. I couldn't believe it, so I obviously had to snag it. It's really cute. It's taken a while to actually start growing for me, but finally, like, I've had it for a few months, and this is all of the new growth that it's given me, but it is growing nonetheless. So I'm really excited to see what this one does come spring and summer, because these leaves are big and they're gorgeous, and it's such a pretty plant. I'm so happy that I found it. So hopefully it does well for me over the spring and summer. I'm really excited because it's so pretty. Such a cool little plant. Really love it. The Hoya Shining Sea Star. Okay, this is a little money tree bonsai. It has done absolutely nothing for me since I've gotten it. But it is cute, so I'm fine with it. Maybe it'll grow during the spring a little bit. I don't really know. But regardless, I still find it really cute, so it's fine. Still got my little air plant here and my octopus. Surprised that I still have this and it's still kicking. I had no idea what to do with these plants, but they're really easy. You just, like once a week, once every 2 weeks, you just put it in a bowl of water. The leaves themselves soak up the water. So, cute little thing. Over here, so this is another Ficus benjamina variegata, and I know I've talked about this one before. It was doing good, and then it had spider mites, and then I had that stupid spray that was really strong, and it like really messed up a lot of the leaves, as you can see. But it's finally starting to come back and give me some new growth. It's not losing leaves anymore, but it's just a very tiny, thin, delicate little tree. So just hoping that it makes a full comeback. I know in spring and summer I am expecting it to do very well, but right now it's just kind of in recovery mode. But look at that leaf. Pretty. Okay, I have another little baby blue torch cactus up here. This was actually the very first blue torch cactus that I found. It's what made me like fall in love with them. I think they're so cute. This thing is so cute. It is growing. It has given me probably about half an inch of growth since I got it in the summer. Doing good. This is I believe it's the Croton mammy, I don't know. And this is a weird plant. Me and Crotons, we don't get along. You'll see the other one that I have in the office is also in recovery mode. I don't know what happened. It just like dropped all of its leaves and it's coming back now. This one has been dropping leaves. It had spider mites. It's just a weird plant. Like the colors of it are really cool and that's why I got it. But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird plant and it doesn't really like me. But we'll see what happens. And then last but not least, like last night, so random, this was not even intentional. The money tree in the living room started growing these weird little sprouts out of like the bottom of the trunk. And I didn't like it. It didn't look nice. And it also was just taking up energy from new growth on the top. So I cut them off. And I was just going to throw them away. But then I was like, wait, I wonder if I can get these to root. So I threw them in a little propagation jar and we'll see what happens. Yeah. So that's where we're at on the kitchen right now. Not a whole lot going on in here. This is pretty much the only area in the kitchen that I have any plants just because it's the kitchen and it needs to be functional. So now we can move on to the living room and the office, and that's where most of the fun stuff is. I'm really gonna have to go back and reference the first houseplant tour video that I did. I don't think this has changed at all, except for, so the black pagoda lipstick plant and the philodendron birkin, they have to switch places every couple of weeks because I just don't have enough light and they both need more light. So I just kind of switch them back and forth so that they can each get some of the grow light. Yes, I know they're in a window, but this window unfortunately does not provide a lot of light at all. It's just like the direction that we're in, it doesn't actually get any direct sun. This was the one, I'm not too sure what was over here in the other video, but this is my Ficus benjamina, just the regular green one. I just trimmed up the bottom of the trunks or the stems, so it's finally starting to look a little bit more like a tree instead of a large ficus bush. So that'll be really cool. Once it gets bigger, it is slowly growing. Can't Can't wait until it's, I don't know, maybe double this size. So again, the Black Pagoda lipstick plant kind of struggling a little bit, not doing so hot over the winter. It is growing, but then it's also dropping leaves. So yeah, I don't know. I had this in my struggling plants video as well. Like I said, just think that I need to give it some more attention. I think it may need to be watered a little bit more frequently than I do. And like I said, the lighting issue. So I do have to switch two of these back and forth so that I know that they're both getting a decent amount of light. And of course we have the big, beautiful Kimberly Queen fern. She's doing pretty good. I'm surprised that, she's still doing as good over the winter. What I've been doing though, every time I water her, I actually just bring her into the bathtub and I kind of just fill the bathtub up with water and then water her in and let her sit in there so that she soaks up as much water from the tub as possible, and it gives her fronds a little bit of extra moisture. I do have my humidifiers going, but it's really difficult to keep it as humid as I would like in here because I live in a pretty dry climate. But, I'm not going to complain. She's doing okay. She's still doing okay for it being winter. I really love her in this window, but I feel like it could be damaging. Like when I close these curtains, I have to kind of like lift her up and out of the way. And, she's up against the window. What I would like to do is kind of, I don't know where, this might be something in the future, but what I would like to do is get her own little like accent table, maybe in a corner somewhere so that she's not messed with so much. But right now she's really happy in the window. And then of course the philodendron Birkin, which is also riding the struggle bus right now. It's doing okay, it's alive, but this one also was in my struggling plants video and does need more light. So I don't know, next time I water, I think we'll switch that one with the lipstick plant. I don't know, like I said in the struggling plants video, this is definitely going to be my last try on the Birkin. I had one before, didn't go well. This one's also not doing amazing, but she's alive, and this is where she is for now. I know this is the same because this does not move. It is the Lucky Bamboo, and it just has been living on this table happily right next to the window for about 5 years now. It owns this spot. Sorry for all of this. This is a big subwoofer that my dad gave me for Christmas, and I need to put it in my car, and it's just big and heavy, so it's just sitting here right now. But yeah, this one, the Lucky Bamboo, doing okay. She really doesn't change much. She doesn't really do anything. She grows. She is growing very slowly. None of the plants really like it during winter around here, but this one really doesn't change much, and I never move it. She's happy here. This is her spot. And down here, I've got the golden black or black gold snake plant. I'm pretty sure that this was here in the last houseplant tour. What's funny though is it did move. I moved it for a couple of weeks because I wanted to see how another plant would do in this spot, and that did not work out. So I brought the snake plant back. I really like how it looks here, and it seems to be pretty happy here. This one I do bring outside for the summer but for fall and winter, this is her little spot now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, like I said, this was in the same spot in the last video, but when summer comes, she will be going back outside. I really do love this plant. I feel like these are very underappreciated. I think all snake plants are really underappreciated because they're just, you know, kind of put in that basic houseplant category, but some of the different ones are really quite striking, like these golden black ones. Really, really love. Okay, over here, this is different. I had one of the Ficus alii over here, and that is now in my office. This is a dwarf pygmy date palm. I'll have to double check that. I know it's a dwarf date palm. And I am so excited for when this gets bigger. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. I think this one, I might actually try putting this one outside for the summer as well. I want to try to get as much growth off of it this summer as possible. It's not really doing anything for me right now. Like, it's fine, it's doing fine, but it's January, so I'm not expecting much. But I have read that these like as much sun. Well, maybe not a whole lot of very hot direct sun, but I think I'm going to try to at least give it some really good morning sun in the summer. I might put it outside with the rest of the cacti and succulents and see what it does. Really excited for this one. I will be so happy if I can turn this into like an actual palm tree in my house. That just sounds marvelous to me. So really, really, really want this to grow as much as possible. Very excited. This one has been here. This is one of my very troublesome snake plants. Now, this story I've already told, so I'll keep it brief. I found a huge snake plant at Home Depot on sale. Like, it was massive, huge, for like 25 bucks. I was like, steal, yes. I should have known, because as soon as I brought it home, it just started, you know, deteriorating. And this was the only piece of it that I was able to save. And this piece really does not do much of anything, but I kind of thought it was a vibe. It's seems kind of like peaceful and tranquil, just kind of like in a corner, so I kept it. And it just lives here, so that's the story of that. And then, of course, we've got my oh gosh, I know the names of these plants. It's just when I'm recording, for some reason, I can't think. Parlor palm, my parlor palm. Let me pull it out because it's definitely gotten bigger. It has been over here pretty much its whole life. I'm thinking about moving it. I don't know where to put it though. It is getting bigger though, so it's so cute. I'm really excited for this one to get bigger as well. I love how it's like compact and like a little palm bush. I really love this plant too, and it's really easy to care for. And I'm really excited for it to get bigger, but right now it's just in this corner, and I don't know. I don't think it's really doing it too much justice, so we'll see. It might end up in my office where all of most of the plants are, but we'll see. I don't know. I do love this little thing, and it's cute right there for now. So yeah, this has changed. Like I said, there was a Ficus alii right here for a while. That is now in my office. And The other two plants have been here, so I don't think that's changed, just the big one in the middle. Okay, this spot right here in my living room, not exactly too sure why, but I have had quite a few different plants in this spot. So to be perfectly honest, I really don't remember what was in this spot when I did the last houseplant tour. I'm not too sure. I'll have to watch the video. But right now, what we have is my biggest Ficus altissima, or lemon lime, or golden gem, or council tree, whatever you want to call it. This thing has gotten huge since summer, and I'm really surprised. It was in my office, and it just like went crazy. Like these two branches over here were like down to here when I brought it in, and same with that one up there. Like they just went crazy, and it was quite literally taking over all of the other plants in my office. So I was like, I can't get to anything. It's blocking the light from all of the other plants. It's growing into them, invading all of their space. So I decided to bring it out here. I've had this tree in my living room before, and it didn't really seem like it was super happy, but there's no room in the office for it. I have too many plants in the office that need to be in there because of the light. And, you know, it really doesn't matter with this plant or this tree where I put it in my house. It's not going to get enough light no matter how hard I try. These Ficus altissimas, they really, really need a lot of light. It's impossible for me to give it as much light as it would like. It's doing fine. Like, obviously it's growing, but the thing with the light is it's not gonna give you those, you know, lemon lime leaves that these trees are known for. And I'll try to put a picture in so you can see what I'm talking about. Or if I can even find one, that might be one in there. So kind of like that, like the variegation of the leaves. It's just, if it doesn't get enough light, you just kind of get these boring green leaves. Like you can kind of see, a difference in color, but not like how you would if it was outside. So these ficus I do also bring outside for the summer. And I have a few of these. There's a couple more in my office that we'll get to, but this is the biggest one. So it will go outside for the summer, so I can get some of those lemon lime leaves off of it. And it needs it. It needs the sun. Like I've said before, if I could, I would just leave it outside, but it gets too cold here. It would not survive the winter outside. But when spring comes around, it's definitely going back outside because it thrives in as much light as it can get. And over here, we have my larger of my money trees, and it's just really not liking winter. It is having a hard time this season. I know it will be fine as soon as spring comes around, but it really is just not liking winter. These trees, I feel like, are very, very sensitive to the season change. It was doing great over the summer, growing like crazy, and then as soon as fall hit, it was like, okay, good night. I think it likes it right here, though. I have had to move this plant around a couple of different times because it just was not, it was doing worse in some of the other spots that I put it in. And this spot right here, it seems to be the most happy in, even though it's not doing anything. That's fine. That's totally fine. I just don't want it to be like suffering. So we're going to keep it right here for now. And I'm hoping that, like I said, when spring comes around, it'll be fine. I'm just hoping that it will still like this spot. If not, I will have to find another spot. Okay, this is my in-between the living room and kitchen area. And it's just this little wall here. It's also where my dog eats. I know that this is probably different. I don't know about this one. I feel like this golden, well, not really so golden pothos has been up here for a while. I even put some little neon pothos leaves or cuttings in this one. It's doing okay. I don't know. Everything just needs more light, really. I'm doing the best I can. I just don't have good light in here, and some plants just don't get enough light, unfortunately, but it's doing okay. It's a pothos. What do you expect? So that's living here on this table. This is my little Dracaena marginata tricolor top cutting, which was unintentional. It was from the Dracaena that I don't know if you guys have seen my previous videos. I had this spray. It was supposed to be like an insecticide and a fungicide all in one, and it was extremely, extremely strong, and a lot of my plants got damaged from it. My Dracaena marginata tricolor had spider mites, so I sprayed it, and it got rid of the spider mites, but it also damaged the plant. Like, this was the top piece of one of the shoots, and it literally just fell off of the plant. I was like, no. But everything's okay. The original Dracaena tricolor is doing fine. It grew back where this fell off, and then this grew roots, so we're fine. It's fine. And this was my pretty much last attempt at an orchid, and it just dropped its flowers, so I'm not really too sure what to do from here. I need to look into that, but it was really pretty, and like, it's alive, it's doing fine. It's just doesn't have any flowers at the moment, but it's got some really good roots. Yeah, so it's good. I wish that it still had some flowers on it so I could show you guys, because they were really pretty. I might have a picture, so I'll try to put the picture in. But yeah, this is pretty basic. Oh, ooh, that really needs some water. See, this is why I can't have plants in high places. So that's my big neon pothos, and I like it up there. It's really sad right now. I need to water it. See, I keep forgetting about it because it's up there. Okay, we'll water that as soon as I'm done here. But yeah, I like it up there. It seems to do okay up there. Still not enough light ever, but I like it up there. So this is the in-between kitchen and living room. And then circling back to this side of the living room. So I've got my bird of paradise here. I've got two of them. Got the big boy over here, and it's still growing. I'm surprised for winter, and this being such a tropical plant, it wants to grow. It's still growing. And then I've got a little one right here. It's still the large version. It's just smaller than that one. This one is kind of still growing. Like, this is a brand new leaf, but I don't see any new growth happening at the moment. The big boy is growing. And then the other plant down here, which I actually meant to put in my struggling plants video. This is a Dracaena Song of India. And it is really such a pretty plant. I don't know, it's just kind of struggling. Like it's growing, but it's not growing, and then it's dropping leaves, and I don't know. I think it will be really pretty if I can get it to grow. I'm hoping. This is another one that I have higher hopes for when spring comes around. But yeah, I kind of wanted to just keep this area almost like statement piecey. I still feel like I have too many plants here, but at least two of them are the same. But yeah, I like them here. I like the vibe that it gives off right here with my little accent wall. And same for this area. I love this little, let me turn this off. I do like this little corner. This is my bigger of the two ficus alii that I have. This right now might actually be my favorite tree at the moment. I just love how this is growing. I love the whole vibe that it's putting off. I really love this specific tree right now, and it's still growing. You can see all that new growth on the top. It is thriving, and I love this tree. I just love it. I love everything about it right now. Got the Dracaena compacta. This is also growing, and I just think it's so cute. It's just really so cute. It's like little pom-poms. It's cute. It's a really cute plant. I don't really have a whole lot to say about it other than I think it's really cute. It is growing. It's happy right here. I like it right here. I don't know what it is about these leaves though, but it's like I have to give this thing a shower like every other week. It gets so dusty. These leaves just attract dust. But other than that, it's such a cute little plant. It's doing well in this spot. I like it in this spot. And it's a cutie patootie. This guy also probably should have been in my struggling plants video. And I don't know how, well, I do know how, but because these are such easy plants to care for. It's a, oh my goodness. See why? I know what this plant is. It's because I'm recording, I can't think. My gosh, elephant foots tree, ponytail palm. My gosh, my brain does not want to work today. It's a ponytail palm. It's not actually a palm, it's a succulent. And these are extremely easy to care for, like beginner level plant status, but it keeps getting thrips. I'm struggling with thrips, and I can see some now as we speak. So it's not me, like I know how to take care of this plant, but it just, it has thrips, and I don't know, I'm trying to get rid of them. I know I will eventually, but by that point, I don't know, the leaves might be destroyed. Yeah, I don't know. It's not happy at the moment. Like I think it's happy in the spot. It's just the thrips are sucking it dry. But anyway, back to this beautiful thing. I really do think this is like the favorite tree that I have at the moment. My big, beautiful, stunning ficus alii. Love the shape of it. Love how it looks. I love the vibe. Loving this tree right now. And I think that's it for the living room. Yeah, because everything else, we're back to the window in the corner. The stuff on these shelves is fake because no light. I have put plants up here before on these shelves, but they all like didn't make it. And the ones that did make it, it's because I moved them. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot of plants in the living room, but the ones that I do have really make a statement, like this one, and then the bird of paradise is over here, and then the Ficus altissima is large and in charge as well, which again will be going outside for summer. I don't know what I'm going to put here in its place for summer, but I guess that will be another tour video. Alrighty, have definitely saved the best for last. This is my favorite room of the house, probably because it has the most plants in it, but it's my room, it's my office, it's where I work. I've done everything in here. I painted the walls. It's my room. So things have changed in here as well. Not drastically, but things have been moved around. So right here was where that big Ficus altissima was. Now we've got my smaller Ficus alii right here. I don't know what's going on with this. It's not doing great, and it's weird because the other one is thriving, and this one is just kind of struggling. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it alone really until spring and take it out of the pot, I guess, check on its roots, make sure everything's okay. I don't really know what's going on. It was doing really good. Summer and even fall, it was doing okay, and then all of a sudden it just like is kind of struggling. I don't know. We'll see. This is a beautiful euphorbia trigona green, I believe. I love this thing. I love euphorbias. I don't know what it is. Like, they're just so neat to me. These are such cool, interesting little things. Like, it looks more like a cactus than some cactus, and it's not even a cactus. It is a succulent, but it's not a cactus. Love this thing though. And I love the red pot that I found for it. This gives me such like a vintage vibe. Really love this euphorbia. Behind it, hiding, unfortunately, is one of the biggest Mikado fernwood snake plants that I've ever seen. I know this is not doing it justice. I just put it down there because I just rearranged a little bit when I took the Ficus altissima out of here, and I don't really like that it's hidden back there, so I may have to rearrange again. I'm running out of room. Quite simply just running out of room. But yeah, very large plant. I have a smaller one of these that just does nothing. So when I found this, I was like, oh my gosh, that thing is absolutely massive and I have to have it. So there it is. Okay, and we've got all of my monsteras, well, most of them, over here. Let me pull this one out. Okay, a big green one here. This one's got several, a lot going on there. So, big green monstera, doing great. I've got another one here. These 3 leaves, so 1, 2, 3, are all part of one plant. And this was the propagation that I kept for myself off of my other really big green monstera that I chopped up. And this was the very top of the plant. And this leaf is completely brand new. It just came up like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. So I have very high hopes for this plant in the future. Over here, we have the Monstera Tycon, and it is also finally doing amazing. When I first got this one, it did not do anything for like a really long time. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. I was like, I guess I'm just gonna have to get another one. I don't know. And then it finally started growing, and it just hasn't stopped. It's going for it. And this is the newest leaf. Look at this half moon, like beautiful. Love it. So excited to see what else this plant is going to do for me. And last but not least, we have the elbow. This was a one leaf cutting that I ordered from Etsy. This was the leaf that it came with. This is the newest leaf that it's given me. I know it's a little wonky, but I don't know. Got another one coming up. So hopefully that one will be a little bit better. Very excited to see what this plant does as well. I've been waiting so long for it to give me any growth, and now it is. So very excited for that. Now I know y'all know about this. My beloved Ficus benjamina variegated. It looks like a fake tree. It looks like a fake tree to me. It's doing so amazing. Cannot ask for more. I love this tree. Like, I love it so much, I just don't even know what to say. It's so beautiful. Cannot wait for it to be like large and in charge. It's gonna be its own vibe. It already is its own vibe. It is a statement. It is a vibe. It's the tree. I don't know, I just love it. I love it so much. It's so pretty and like wispy and mystical almost, to me at least. That's just my opinion. I really love this tree, and I cannot wait for it to get larger. It's given me a lot of growth since I got it in the summer, so have very high hopes for it this spring and summer. Can't wait to see what it does. And I think I'm almost ready to maybe start trimming this guy up on the bottom too, just like I did with the other green benjamina, to make it kind of start looking more like a tree rather than a bush. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe in like a couple weeks I'll do that, because I just love it so much. Even just how it is, it's so pretty. Like, I just love the variegation on it. Such a beautiful little tree. Excited for it to be a beautiful big tree. Okay, hiding behind the monsteras, I have my larger white ghost euphorbia. Not doing much. It's doing fine. It's doing good. Not doing a whole lot though, because it is winter. Regardless, still such a cool plant. Such a cool plant. I really love this plant. I love that the new growth on it is like bright pink, and the rest of it, you know, is like a minty white, bluish color. Love this plant. I just think it's so cool. Like I said, I just really love euphorbias. Like, euphorbias in general are just so interesting to me. Very much love this white ghost euphorbia. This actually came, I found it at Home Depot, believe it or not, and it came with more, so I split them up. I have two other ones, so this is two. So this right here is one, and then this one is another one, and then there were two more in the pot, so it looked like a big bush almost, so I split them up. And we'll get to the other one here in a minute. It's just on the other side of my office. But I like them better this way. I like how they look better when they're kind of like tall and skinny rather than bushy looking. So that's pretty much the only reason I split them up. And this guy, the Mexican fence post cactus, is going crazy. It's just going crazy. I feel like over the summer, it gave me probably this much. Like, it went nuts out this summer. So it's getting huge. Huge. Getting really big, and I'm really excited for this summer. See what happens. It'll be going outside. The euphorbia will be going outside. The other euphorbia will be going outside. It's almost like half of my office is gonna go outside for the summer. It's gonna feel very bare in here when that happens. But I do that so that I can get the most amount of growth off of my, cacti and succulents as I can during the summer, because they don't really do much at all during the winter. But yeah, this thing went nuts during last summer, and you can kind of still see some new growth coming up. It's slowly growing, but yeah, summertime, full sun, this thing goes crazy. So very excited to see what happens with that. And then here we have the Dracaena tricolor, Dracaena marginata tricolor. And this was the one I was just talking about in like the tip of it. So it was this one over here. The tip just like fell off. Now it's got a couple different tips that grew back. So it's good, it's fine. It's not doing a whole lot over the winter, but it's fine. It's alive, and will probably start to give me some more growth when spring comes around. I'm really excited for this one to get big too. Like, these are also their own little vibe when they're bigger. Like, even at small plants, they're really cool. I love these little Dracaenas. But yeah, when they get bigger, like, they're such a vibe, and I'm really excited for when it gets bigger. Same with my Sunray. Like, same style, same marginata, Dracaena marginata. It's just a Sunray. So very excited for both of these, and we'll get there in a second. We'll focus on that one more in a second, but I know everyone's already seen all of my Hoya shelves, but here we are. That was another orchid doing the same thing as the one in the living room. It's live. I don't really know what to do once the flowers fall off. I need to look more into it. Okay, up here we've got the Jitta Silver. Such a cool little plant. Let me see, I don't know if I can see it very well. Bring it down here. There we go, that's better. It's doing things. It's I think that's a new leaf. So it was a slow grower, but it's really cool. Really interesting Hoya. Okay, then this one we all know is the baby of this one. It's just a propagation Hoya Super Silver. Probably eventually gonna put these back together. The only reason that I propagated this was because this poor plant was also another victim to that spray, and it wasn't doing good, so I thought that it was gonna die, and I was like, well, just for insurance, I'll take some cuttings. But it's coming back. It's doing good. All of this is new growth, so doing okay. Not too worried anymore. And we've got the Hoya Crimson Princess. This one was off to like a slow start with me. It really didn't do a whole lot for me over the summer, but it is slowly giving me some new growth. So very excited for that. I have been struggling with aphids. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah. They're ruining my life. I've been trying so hard to get rid of them, but yeah, they just keep coming back on different plants too. So gonna take care of that in a moment, but look, that's what I want all of the leaves to look like. So pretty. So Hoya Crimson Princess, finally starting to grow a little bit for me. This is going to be a stunner. This is the Hoya lacunosa silver lime. I'm sure you guys can tell by now I'm definitely a sucker for silver. Love silver plants. These Hoya leaves are just so like how is this real? How is this real? They're so pretty. I am obsessed, and I think this is actually starting to peduncle or something. I don't know if that's gonna be a flower or what. I'm surprised. But I don't get the Hoyas for the flowers. I get them for this. I love their leaves. So Hoya lacunosa silver lime, I believe. Okay. And then this one is, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, and this is the Hoya Matilde Splash. This thing is just doing wonderful, giving me new growth, going crazy. Yeah, this was kind of a random purchase, and it's growing on me. Like the more it grows, the more I fall in love with it. Very interesting. Like that's what I mean with these Hoyas. Like, how is this real? Looks like somebody just painted this. How are these real? Yeah, so cute. Such a neat plant. Like, these are all new, and just look at that. Look at the perfection. It's insane. Love it. Hoya Matilde Splash. Okay, we've got Hoya Calistophylla. What I ordered was a black cat. Don't think I got a black cat. It's still cool, and it's doing nothing. So, I don't know. It's alive-ish. A pretty plant. I just wish it would do something for me. Maybe one day, hopefully. Might try to get another one. But yeah, it's really cool. Just wish it would do something for me. Okay, this one is the pot of gold. Hoya, I think it's the Macrophylla pot of gold. Finally growing, giving me some new growth here. Trying to get there you go. Yeah. Slow growing, but once I get some bigger leaves that look like this one and this one, I'll be quite satisfied. You can kind of see that one may start looking like that. I'm glad that it's finally started growing. It's been off to a very slow start, but I'm excited to see what it does. So the Hoya pot of gold. And these guys are also slowly growing. Oh, I think I see an aphid on there. Love it. Okay. This is the Hoya lacunosa soma. It's growing for me. It is finally growing for me. The other one that I had, I don't know, it died. I got them both from the same seller in the same condition. I was taking care of them exactly the same. This one, thriving. The other one, checked out. Such stunning variegation, like so pretty. I am very, very, very excited to see what this plant does over spring and summer, because it's thriving during the winter. So I'm assuming during the spring and summer it will give me even more. Very excited. These are the same. I have two of these. Both are finally slowly growing. This one's growing a bit quicker than the other one. This is the Hoya lacunosa intervariegated. Very similar, I'd say, to the soma, but slightly different. Some of you may not be able to tell the difference. I can, but I just really love the variegation of both. So this is one of the lacunosa intervariegated, and then I have another one. I think my plan is to put them together one day, make them into a bigger plant overall. But I love the variegation. I think it's stunning. And look at these new baby leaves. How cute. So yeah, just like the soma, like I'm quite impressed that how well these are doing over the winter. So very excited to see what they do come spring. And I know I've shown you this one, just the super silver. Okay, this is the my philodendron white knight. Let me see if I can turn it a little bit. There we go. Could be a very stunning plant. It is growing for me, but it's just kind of growing weird. Like this was the newest leaf, and I don't know what happened. It's got another one that like that's not even a full leaf, but it looks like it's starting to unfurl. So I don't really know. I love the colors. I love the variegation. I love the way the variegation comes out. Love the white of it, but I don't know. I just hope that I can get the new growth to look better, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And I know you all are familiar with my Euphorbia onyx. These have got to be like some of my all-time just favorite plants, period. I'm just obsessed with them. I don't know. And then same with these blue torch cacti. I love them so much. But yeah, these Euphorbia amic, I don't know what it is about these, but they hold a very special spot in my heart. They really do. And these ones, I kind of got both of these a bit later in the summer. So they really didn't grow a whole lot for me over the summer. So these ones too, I'm just so excited to see what they're gonna do, because these want as much light as possible. So obviously all of these, so this one, and this one will all be going outside in the full sun for summer. And if I'm lucky, they'll grow like this. I am so excited to see these get huge. I love these plants so very much. The blue torch cactus and the Euphorbia Amic variegated. Some of my all-time favorites. And this is where they live for the fall and the winter. Very much a centerpiece, very much a statement piece. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. Up here I have my string of pearls, which is actually thriving. Loving life. Look at how lush and long and beautiful she is getting. I am so happy and pleased with this. The last string of pearls that I had, it just, no. I no longer have it, so don't think I have to say much. This one, literally, like, I just leave it alone. It's still in its nursery pot that I bought it in. I do not plan on repotting it until it absolutely, like, needs to be repotted. It just wants as much light as possible, and it just wants to be left alone. So that's what I do. And this is the reward that I have gotten. This was in my kitchen for a while, in the kitchen window, but it got so long that I'm like, okay, well, I need to move this because it's like growing into the sink and that needs to be a functional space. So I brought it in here and she is loving life. Underneath the string of pearls, we have my Fukian tea bonsai tree that is making a comeback. All of those leaves are brand new. Cannot wait to see what this is going to do, especially since this is the dead of winter and I just had to save it because when I bought it, all of the leaves just dropped. But I think I've saved it. It is making a really good comeback. I love the shape of the trunk. I will do everything in my power to keep this thriving. But yes, absolutely cannot wait to see what it's going to do for me in the future. Okay, right here we have yet another Ficus altissima. This was the very first one that I ever got. It was only about this tall, had a couple of leaves, and then it kept growing and growing and growing, and then I chopped it, and now it's got branches. Doing good. This one will go outside as well for the summer, because like I said, you want those lemon lime leaves, but inside it just gives me the green ones. But yeah, this spring it will get a repot. It's been in this pot for a while. I'll get a repot and go outside for the summer with the big one. This one too. This one actually was, so when I chopped this one, I propagated the cuttings, and now I've got, I think, 4 growing here. I think what I'm going to try to do when it gets big enough is I'm going to try to braid it. See if I can make a braided Ficus altissima. We'll see what happens. And once again, the Dracaena marginata sunray. I'm very excited for this one to get big. It'll be a vibe for sure. Look at the colors. Like, I just really love the colors of the leaves. The yellow, green, red, the vibrancy of it. And of course, yes, another Ficus altissima. I don't really know why I have so many of these, but yeah, here we are. Nothing too much to say about this one. This one's growing really fast too because it's doubled in size since I bought it. I don't really know what I'm going to do with all of these once they get huge, really. I don't think that far ahead. Now I've got a bunch of the same tree. Loving life, though. Okay, moving along, I have my little alocasia corner, kind of, over here. I've got I always get mixed up on this, the Amazonica Poly, I think. Doing good. This is a brand new leaf. I don't really know why it's so kind of white compared to the other ones, but yeah, I don't know. I just find this plant really cool and interesting. Makes me think of aliens. It's doing good. Doing good. It's kind of taken over because I've got my Fridex over here. So this one's a baby. The babies. Little baby Fridex. I think what I'm going to do eventually is put these two together. But this one is just growing like crazy, giving me new leaves all the time. The other one is slightly bigger, and I'm kind of stuck in the 2 to 3 leaf club with this one. But I think we're getting a little bit better. So these are the 2 leaves that I have right now, and I've got one coming up, about ready to start unfurling. These definitely probably have to be my favorite alocasias. I just like the variegation is just so cool and pretty to me. Really, really love the colors and the patterns, really, I think is what I mean to say, plus the soft velvety leaves. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put these two together eventually in the same pot because why not? This thing, I guess it's not doing good. I don't know, it was doing good, now it's just not doing good. This is the Dragon Scale Silver? Platinum? I don't know. I'll have to look. Not my favorite, to be honest, so I'm not really too worried, but yeah, I don't know. It's just like not very happy at the moment, but these are both new leaves, so yes, it's okay. Still very interesting. Also makes me think of aliens. Got some snake plants down here. This is a propagation that I did a while ago. It's not doing a whole lot. It's just kind of there. And this is a moonshine snake plant. Also not really doing anything. Not too sure why, but that's where they are. And this is another Benjamina variegated that is slowly making a comeback. I don't know, it wasn't doing so good there for a while, but moved it in here to get more light, and it is slowly making a comeback. Up here, we've got the variegated umbrella tree. It's kind of doing good and kind of not doing good, and then it was doing good and then it wasn't doing good, and I put it up here and it seems to be happiest up here, so I'm just trying to leave it alone, let it do its thing. And a snake plant behind it, just a regular degular snake plant, nothing too special about that. Got another ponytail palm here. Now this one is not chopped. It's got 3 growth points on it, and it's not chopped. So this will continue to grow, hopefully. I know these are such slow growing plants, but I want this to get big and I want it to do it as fast as possible. I'm really excited about that because most of the ponytail palms that you find at the store, like they're grown to a certain height and then they're chopped. So the leaves will keep growing, but the tree itself like won't continue to grow. So when I found this, I was like, yes, because I want it to like keep growing, you know? They get those big caudex trunks and I just think they're so cool. Like if you look at big ones, like big outside ponytail palms, I'll put some pictures into. They're so cool. Like they make me think of like Dr. Seuss trees or something. I do find them really neat and cool when they get big. So I don't know if I'll ever actually see this one get to that size, but hopefully the girl can dream, right? And I've got a sago palm up here that is not really doing so great over the winter. I mean, it's okay, but it's not doing anything, and it's getting a little yellow up there. I don't know. It needs to go back outside when summer comes. It was doing great over the summer. Now it is just hanging on by a thread. Here is the smaller Fernwood Mikado snake plant that I have that does nothing except for look cool in its skull head pot. Yeah. Other than that, it does nothing. It's fine. And my troublesome Calathea White Star. This was in my struggling plants video, and someone had commented saying maybe I should try like a more dense soil, and I think I will. That's a very good idea. I do water it with distilled water. I don't know. It's just, it's here. It's alive. It is growing. Like there's a new leaf right here. But yeah, I don't know. Me and Calatheas just don't really get along. So that's that. We've got my lemon button fern here, which was doing amazing over the summer, but is not liking winter all that much. No surprise there, honestly. I can relate. And underneath it, I've got the pincushion cacti, which are actually slowly growing, even so during the winter. So excited to see what these will do over the summer as well. I'll probably bring them outside with the rest of the cacti and succulents. Why not? And this is the smaller of my money trees. Not really struggling as bad as the bigger one in the living room, but it's still not doing like anything, which is fine. Like I said, these money trees, I feel like in my environment are just really sensitive to the season change. So like I said, as long as it's not like dying or dropping leaves, like I don't really mind if you don't do anything, because I know when spring comes around, it'll definitely start growing again and be happy again. And then underneath I've got a Alocasia bisma silver something. I don't know. I'll look it up. This is really cool. I really like this one too. Like the leaves to me look like little like arrowheads or something. I like it. It's cute. It's a cutie. And we've got my Worthias that I stuck together. You know, just hanging out. Putting off some little pups. Doing pretty good. Not doing much, but you know, it is winter. And underneath that, we've got the Ficus fiddle leaf fig baby that I used to talk so much shit about because I didn't really like these. And then all of a sudden, because I kept saying that I didn't like them, and then I saw the baby and was like, actually, I kind of like them now. So we'll see what happens with this. It's also not really doing anything. Hoping to get some decent growth out of it this spring and summer. And then underneath that is a croton. Now, the story behind this one, I'm sure you guys have heard if you watch any of my other videos. This was a random purchase that I got because the colors of the leaves were cool. Really not my favorite plants. My mom wanted a plant, so I gave this to her. and it lived with her happily for about a year, and then sadly, my mom ended up passing away, so I brought the plant back home with me, and it was doing great. And then all of a sudden it just like dropped all of its leaves out of nowhere. Don't really know what happened, but it is coming back. You can see the new little tiny baby leaves coming out. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess. And over here is another euphorbia. This is the Euphorbia trigona variegated, I believe, otherwise known as the African milk tree. The variegation in this is pretty cool. Very interesting little plant. This one really isn't doing much for me either. It's growing here, but not really anywhere else. Hopefully another one, see what happens over the summer. This is the other white ghost, so the other part of the white ghost that is over there. These were all together in one pot, so I just separated them. Also not doing a whole lot, except for I think that right there is brand new. How cute. How freaking cute. Look at that. Look at that little baby. It's branching out. It's weird that it's not pink. Wonder what's going on with that. Interesting. Maybe that's from the sun, actually. I don't know. These look like coral to me, though. They really do. I don't know. I think they're really cool. I love the color. But it's like the color mixed with the shape of these. They look like coral. Hiding back here is another little Mexican fence post cactus. It's also has given me a lot of growth over last summer, so this summer we'll probably do the same. I'm kind of contemplating on putting the two together, this one and the other really big one over there, maybe when they need a repot again. I'm thinking about maybe putting them together. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's just a thought right now. And this is just another blue torch cactus, which was actually, when I bought them, I put them, they were together. These three blue torch cacti and this one were all together, but I like odd numbers. So I took it out and just put it in its own pot. And I forgot to show you one of my absolute favorites. These are also blue torch cacti under the umbrella tree and snake plant. There's 9 babies in here, so this, I am dying to see how big I can get these over the summer. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine a bunch of 9 cacti getting huge together? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That'll be fun. I'm really excited for that. Who knows? Maybe this one will go back in with something. I don't know. Maybe that's a good idea. I can put both of the Mexican fence post cacti and this one together. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see what happens. And these right here are Queensland bottle trees. I know they just look like twigs right now because they are, but these also, it's so funny that they're just little tiny twigs right now because they grow those huge, massive caudix trunks. I'll try to put in some pictures of that too because these are really weird, cool plants, and I'm excited for these ones to get big too. They're not going to grow like that big of a trunk indoors, but outdoors they get wild looking. Indoors they're kind of just a vibe. Like I'll put pictures of both so that you guys can see what I'm going for here. And surprisingly it grows fast. This one has grown quite a bit for me in the last couple of months. This one I just got, so we'll see. And yes, I have a box of plants right here because these are a Christmas present for my brother and his girlfriend. They were supposed to come up for Christmas and it was snowing really bad, so they didn't. And I may just bring this to them next weekend. We'll see. It's got a monstera, a spider plant, some cacti, and some pothos. They want some plants, so there you go. Okay, so that was the office. You know, things are just constantly changing, so I do think that these seasonal houseplant tours are pretty good, just so, you know, it gives me the opportunity to really check on everything too and kind of talk about everything and notice the growth of everything. Yeah, like I said, this is my favorite room in the house. So there's the office. Okay, so that's where I'm at. Beginning of the year, January 2026, dead of winter houseplant tour. I am going to try to make this like a seasonal thing just because things are, you know, clearly always changing depending on growth and health of the plants. Spring, things may be different. I guess we'll have to find out. And then summer, things will definitely be different because all of my cactus and succulent and some of my ficus actually I put outside on the deck for summer because they want as much sun as they can get, and I want to maximize their growth potential. So summer, everything will be rearranged and changed for the couple of months that almost half of my plants get put outside. So that will actually be a really interesting process, and trying to fill in the blanks of all of the missing plants inside because you know, I have cacti and succulent on little shelves everywhere, and like these ones behind me, those are going outside. So I don't know, I'll have to find something else to put there so it doesn't just look like it's missing something. So I think that one will be a really big one. And then also bringing everything back in for the fall. That's always a big rearranging one because everything that I've put in the house to fill the blanks have to be moved somewhere else so that the cacti and succulents can come back in. So those ones are really big ones. But even these ones, even the winter, you've seen how things have changed since October, just depending on growth patterns and health of the plant, really, and functionality. So that's where I'm at right now. In a couple of months, I'll do a spring one and see what's changed since now. And yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I like rearranging, I like decorating, so it's fun for me. But I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And I hope that you all have a wonderful, fantastic, planty day. And I'll see you in the next one.